What's going on, YouTube? Again, I thank you for taking some time to watch this video. And I appreciate those who have been subscribing to my channel. And I'm really humbled that some of you that I've been in contact with have been asking me when I'm going to do another video. So I thank you. I've been a little busy with work here lately and just trying to spend some more time with my family, with my kids. Since I don't have to prepare for meetings twice a week and I don't have public talks to do on Sunday and all that studying and meetings and service, I've got extra time on my hands. I've been kind of busy working overtime at work. It's getting a little crazy, but I'd rather be busy at work than not busy at all. And so I haven't had much time to make a video, so I just wanted to make this one just to let you guys know how things were going with me. I'm doing fine. Things at home are always up and down right now. We kind of had a rough patch here recently, but I can't complain. And so I just wanted to make this video real quick on my lunch before I go get something to eat. Okay, so we all know the Watchtower is satanic, demonic. It's the occult, and it's a cult. If that makes sense. I'm sure it makes sense to all you ex-J-dubs out there. But we've seen it all. We saw the Johannes Grieber and the stuff with Charles Taze Russell and Joey Rutherford and necromancy and angels and women book. It's all out there. There's no denying it. This is a really demonic, satanic, Luciferian cult. Occult, actually. But actually, someone posted on my YouTube channel recently, yesterday. Jose Stridian. I probably butchered that. But he posted to check out the website 6 Screens of the Watchtower. And I had been on that website before, but there's just so much stuff out there. I just don't have time to peruse or look at the whole website and see what's actually, everything that's on there. But he told me to check it out and to look at the most controversial call. And so I did. Last night about 9 or 9:30 I went to go check it out. So I went to the website, the 6 Screens of the Watchtower.com, I believe. I'll post a hyperlink there on the information on this webpage, on this video, sorry. And it was a story, an interview of a lady by the name of Ravyn Guiliani. And now this was a very, 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 and let me repeat again, a very good interview. It was almost like jaw-dropping. Had I not known all the information that I know now about the Watchtower, I would have been in shock. My eyes and my jaw would have been like crazy. But it's a story about this sister born into the Jehovah's Witness religion, and at an early age she becomes the object of demonic obsession. Not demonic possession, obsession. This is where a demon is basically obsessed with a human. And she goes on to say at an early age, at 3 years old, she learned how to read and write, and then that's where the auto writing began. Even when she was a baby, her parents told her that there was an incident where the demon first showed himself in their home, and then began to manifest these well, I don't even know what you want to call them, this possessions, obsessions, or whatever you want to call it. at the tender age of 3 years old. So she learned how to read and write pretty early. And so this demon would now use her to channel, to auto-write. And of course her parents were witnesses. So this leads to a dark rabbit hole that goes just deeper and deeper, and how up until she was about the age of 15, she would be taken to elders meetings to channel this demon. She would be taken to what she said, Brooklyn Bethel, at least once or twice a month. And the stories that she says are just remarkable. I couldn't stop listening to this. I started about 10 p.m. last night, and I listened to the whole 3-hour clip until about 1 a.m. last night. I just couldn't stop. About an hour and a half of it is her interview, and then the other half is questions, because this was a conference call. So she tells some of the stories, how she would go in the back of her woods, the back of her house into the woods with some of the elders, and they would do these seances. And she would do her writing in a composition notebook, and sometimes she would write so fast that she would write off the pages. And then when her right hand got tired, the demon would make her write with her left hand. And so then she goes into some of her stories about going to Brooklyn Bethel, and how they would take her down in the tunnels between buildings, and then they would take her into these secret locked rooms that they would have their seances. They'd have candles and little round tables, and she would have to get undressed and put on her special blue robe, and she would be seated facing away. So at first they would put her in a room, and I guess they would do their rituals, satanic rituals. Who knows what they did. She said she never saw any of it. She would be in the room preparing herself, and then when they finished whatever rituals they had to do, she would be brought out, and they would conjure up this demon. And so she would sit down facing away from what she called a half circle of brothers. And it was mainly governing body members and some of the higher-ups, probably in the writing department. And so they would start burning the incense, darken the room. These governing body members were in their dark robes, and they would channel this demon. And so she said she would start feeling this sensation, and then she could feel the demon behind her. And she said that the demon would put his hand on her shoulder, and then as if he was reaching over, he would control her hand and start writing. And she said she would just fill composition notebooks up. And again, when she got tired of writing with one hand, the demon would switch the other hand and write with both hands. And she said that at a young age she didn't understand what she was writing. She knew the words, but she really didn't understand it. And that later on she finally began to realize what she was writing. And she said a lot of her writings had to do with Daniel chapter 11 and 12. And before she left Jehovah's Witnesses, well, she left the Jehovah's Witnesses religion before the Daniel book came out. I think it was 2005 when the Daniel book came, and she left in 97, I believe. And so this was pretty shocking. She said that they would even have rituals at the launching pad. Maybe you've heard about that term before. That's where all the anointed there at Bethel get buried. And she said that she attended a second memorial where they would have their satanic rituals in this cemetery, and they would partake of the blood and the bread there. And she was a young girl, and they made her partake. So this was just like, I could not believe what I was hearing. I mean, I could, but then again, I couldn't. You know, she basically said her dad told her that they worship Jehovah during the day and Lucifer at night. And so you got to get out of this religion. If you're Jehovah's Witness and you're doubting and you're looking at all these different apostate YouTube channels and websites, you got to get out. This is sick, disgusting, twisted, demonic, satanic, Luciferian, whatever you want to call it. It's not of God. It's of Satan. And that's why you see all these horrible things. Pedophilia, money scandals, people shunning their family like they don't love them. It's just sick. It's sick, and it's in a cloak of love, and that it's the truth. And so the rabbit hole never ends. It doesn't. That's how dark and evil and twisted this religion is. The more you dig into it, the bigger the hole, and the more you find out. It's just, I'm kind of at a loss for words. I thought I couldn't find out any more because I've been doing a lot of investigation. I've been reading so many different things, and there's always something new popping up. There's always something new, something dark. And so, yeah, I just wanted to make this video real quick. And again, I want to give a shout out to some of you I've had personal contact with. If anyone wants to get a hold of me, go to my channel, the homepage of my channel, and check out the About section. If you want to get a hold of me, I've got my email, my Skype ID, I've got it there. So I definitely want to hear from you and get in contact with you, make some new friends. I'm trying to rebuild my life after the Watchtower, and so far so good. And I appreciate all the groups that I've been on in Facebook, all the subscribers to my channel, all the positive and encouraging comments that you have posted. And I look forward to making some more videos. These videos aren't going to stop. And there's just so many ex-J-Dub out there. I really want to say thanks to a lot of different people, but I probably would miss about half of the people I want to thank. So if you've seen me post on your YouTube channels, or if I've subscribed to your channels, I thank you so much, and I'm humbled that some people out there actually want me to make some more videos and are looking forward to seeing more videos from me. And I really do enjoy seeing all these stories of people leaving the Watchtower. You can't get any greater than that. I mean, that's an awesome feeling when you leave the Watchtower. So, amen. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. I gotta go get me something to eat for lunch, but I just wanted to take about 15 minutes to make this video, and I do plan on starting another series of videos probably this evening when my family's at the Jehovah's Witness occult meeting. And then I got Labor Day off. It's a holiday, so yay. I got a day off. My family will be spending time with other Jehovah's Witnesses that day, so I'm going to be all by my lonesome. And I think I'm going to make a few videos Labor Day Monday. So everyone keep up exposing. There's nothing bad that can happen from that. They might take you down, but you can get back right up, dust your feet off, and keep exposing and keep on with the blessings. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next video.